Hello, hockey, basketball, and soccer fans. My name is David. Thought I would start this video on the afternoon of the second Tuesday of November 2025, North American Eastern Standard Time. So, we're going to talk about the a response video to the Wednesday Eastern Time episode of the Locked On Oilers podcast, part of the Locked On Sports series of podcasts. So, what I'm going to do is just going to zoom in here. Just going to oh, whoops. Sorry, that. Just give me a moment here. Whoa. Okay, give me a moment here. All right, so what we're going to go here is just going to into this episode over here. So Nick Ferraris, who once hosted the Locked On Flames podcast episodes, also on the Locked On Sports series of podcasts. So the caption shows, what do we know? And then in terms of the Oilers still lacking an identity, I'll get to that in a moment. I needed a little bit more time than 3 minutes for this video, so I decided to record a long one, which can go pretty much any length, at least the length that I'm looking for. So, do the Oilers lack an identity? I'll get to that in a moment. But first, the second question. The second question for the title, which is, will Zach Hyman's return jumpstart a run? Well, in response to that question, not so clear. He has been out since he's been out since last postseason with a wrist injury. So we'll have to see what happens. But there's no doubt in the world that the Oilers do to some degree miss him. But will it be the same Zach Hyman that we saw last season? I don't know. He's not getting younger after all. So turn to the identity. Let's take a look at what happened last month. I mean, the NHL, I'd say more in my response to a tier list video put out hours ago by Mike Bartner. It was a short one about where various Canadian NHL teams were likely to end up during the 2030-31 season. Well, it's guesswork, but I made my guesses in a short video. I'll say more on that. So let's take a look at October of this year, of last month. Keep in mind that the regular season for each NHL team started after the first weekend EDT of that month. So, excluding shootouts, the Oilers allowed at least 3 goals. Okay, well, keep in mind, let's start with number of games the Oilers played in regular season ones. 1, 2, 5, 9, 12. So, the Oilers played 12 regular season games last month. Excluding shootouts, which I consider to be ties for the purpose of this analysis, they allowed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games at least this many goals. In how many games do the Oilers allow at least this many goals? Well, excluding shootouts, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's half of them. Throwing defense under the bus has been an identity of the Oilers. Let's take a look at this month. How many games the Oilers have allowed at least this many goals? Well, the Oilers have played 4 in a row. 4 in a row, during which they've allowed at least this many goals. In how many games have the Oilers allowed, excluding shootouts, at least this many goals? So far in November, I count the last 2. One of them a 9-1 drubbing by the Avs early Sunday Eastern Time. Yes, I'll say more about that drubbing in a short video. At 5-4 in overtime. Incredible, isn't it? The identity I see the Oilers is of a team that continues to throw defense under the bus in too many games. And we're going to see how it compares to other teams, other Canadian teams. So, there's analysis here. So what I'm going to do is, let's take a look at the Canucks. And I mean, none of the Canadian teams have been great. All right, so what I'm going to do is, just give me a moment here when I call this up. All right, just give me a moment here. All right, so last month, the Canucks played 2, 5, 12 regular season games. And how many did the Canucks allow at least this many goals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 excluding those in shootouts. 8 of 12. And how many, excluding in shootouts, did the Canucks allow at least this many? 1, 2, 3, 3. So a little bit more hope there than for the Oilers. So far this month, the Canucks have allowed in each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games they've played at least as many goals. And that includes so in 6 games the Canucks have allowed, in all 6 games the Canucks have played this month, they've allowed, excluding shootouts, at least as many goals in each. And in this many, they've allowed at least this many goals in each of them. Now I'm going to go with the Calgary Flames and see. Just going to see here we have here. All right, come on. Jesus. Just while I call them up here. So last one, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. So Flames last month played 12 regular season games, excluding shootouts. The Flames in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 allow at least this many goals, including outside of shootouts. They played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, during which they allowed at least this many. So far this month, they played 1, 2, 3. They played 6 regular season games. Allowed 1, 2, 3 games in which they've allowed at least this many goals, including 1, 2 during which they've allowed at least this many. So maybe there's hope if they can get their scoring touch back, and it's been inconsistent. It's been 3 straight games of having scored under 3 goals. So now I'm going to go with the Winnipeg Jets, and where did we go here? Alright, so what I'm going to do is... Alright, so in October, the Winnipeg Jets seem to be on a roll. So, alright, excuse me a second. Alright, so last month, excluding preseason games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 2, 3, so 11 games in regular season ones. And how many games will the Jets allow at least this many goals? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 6 games, the Jets allow at least this many goals. And how many games, including in shootouts, did the Jets allow at least this many goals? Well, just 1. So there was hope there. If they could score 4 more a game. This month, the Jets have in two of their four games allowed at least this many, including in the latter of the two this many goals. So it'll be interesting to find out what happens. This video is already getting a bit over 10 minutes long. I plan to, in a subsequent video, discuss the Eastern Canadian teams when compared to the others. Again, in response to the Wednesday Eastern Time Locked On Oilers podcast, part of the Locked On Sports series of podcasts. On that note, if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more content about Canadian NHL, NBA, and MLS teams. On that note, I'm going to say, to conclude this video, go Raps go Raps 95 go Scepters go, and with respect to Canadian national ice hockey and basketball teams, go Canada go.